Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to another video. Um, um, I did see a few comments here and there from a few of you that wanted me to go ahead and upload recipes that I'm actually trying for myself. Now, I'm gonna give you guys like my truest opinion. Some of these recipes I have found online. Some of these recipes I have gotten from a book that are keto, and I'm modifying them to try to make them carnivore, so I'm literally exploring. And one of the recipes I already uploaded, which is the carnivore bread. And I did tell you guys that I was thinking of, modification, particularly for that bread to, give it another type of, make it another type of bread. So here it is. I'm going to show you guys, this is me. These are mine. What I'm doing is I'm exploring with different types of ingredients to see, again, they were keto. Some of them do require sugar, but what I'm doing is removing the sugar, adding something different to basically make it carnivore. Because again, majority of the recipes that I currently had were because I was doing a carnivore diet. But I'm gonna make you guys like a yogurt cake. I'm trying to put together a recipe for like a mayo. So I promise you guys I'm like working on them. I have a whole little stack right here of my little cards. And I'll show you really quick where I'm locating these recipes. And I know it's a little dark in my living room, but I think I did have it. Hold on a second. Okay, so never mind. I can't find it. It's got to be somewhere underneath my recliner. Somewhere, I don't know if Lucas maybe took it, but I was just going to show you guys the cover of this keto book that I have. And I'm basically switching out a few of the, because normally no, keto is usually coconut flour or almond flour. So I'm trying to replace whatever I can with just whey protein powder. Again, this one that I went to go look for, it is unflavored. It has no carbs. Literally says on there, 0 carbs. And I gotta like flip it around so you guys can be able to read it, but I'm pretty sure you guys can see what it says. Now it is whey, and it says soy lecithin, so 2 ingredients. But it does say it does come from an animal, so it's not like, it says keto friendly. And yada yada yada, but you guys can do your own research. This is the one I enjoy ever since I've been doing keto and in the recipes. So in today's video, I decided to make you guys the cheesy bread, where I showed you guys me eating the bread. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make it, the bread. Okay, so here are the ingredients. I'm going to show you everything is kind of bam, there it is. We have the sea salt that I'm going to use. There's the cream cheese. Then you need a stick of butter. These are all room temperature, including the eggs. The cheese, I already shredded it, so it's pre-shredded. I don't buy bagged cheese because of the fact that they put cornstarch. If you don't believe me, read the label. So I shred my own cheese. And there it is. Now you guys can read it correctly. Isopure. And then of course I have my, I like to put granulated garlic, so I forgot to take that out. And I might do a little bit of parsley flakes. You don't have to, these are optional. The garlic powder is optional, the parsley flakes is optional. And of course the cheese is not, because it is a cheesy carnivore bread. And there I am in the mirror, in the window, lol. And then my window's a hot mess, so don't mind it. And so what I'm trying to get out here is the baking powder as well, and then baking soda. So give me a second. All right, so I'm back. So I just had to go across the kitchen real quick. So you're gonna need xanthan gum, baking soda. I always buy big bags. And you're gonna need cream of tartar. If you can't find it, it's actually optional, just like the parsley. just gives it a little bit more flavor. Cream or tartar just helps it put together. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab the cream cheese and the butter, put it in this glass bowl because I like to microwave in glass bowls. And I'm gonna microwave for about 30 seconds, and then so I'll show you guys after it's melted. Okay, be right back. Okay, my amigos, I'm back. So just came out of the microwave. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour it in this bowl because this is gonna be my mixing bowl. All right, and so I'm just gonna dump it in here. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it with the mixer until both combine and smooth. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause you guys right here because I don't want to just have you guys hearing the blending in the background. So be back. And that's all I'm doing, just mixing those two, and then I'll let you know what's next. All right, and there it is, nice and mixed. And so now what I'm gonna go ahead and add is gonna be the 2 eggs, straight eggs. All right, now you can assist Mr. Pinguino. Just hold my camera just above the bowl. Now I got helping hands, you guys. So here we are, just like that. Egg number 1 and egg number 2. So don't forget, the only thing I've done is the butter and the cream cheese went into the microwave for a few. So I'll be right back. All right, friends, so there's the mix. It looks a little watery, but it's okay. That's how it should be. Because of the butter, we want it extra buttery. Once I mix the cheese and then the whey protein powder, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add 2 of the scoops that comes in the protein powder. You see me just pulling it out? This is literally what you're going to use. Okay. Now I fill it, squish it, and then there it is. There's 1 full scoop. Okay, that's basically going to be your flour. That's going to make the magic happen so we get a carnivore bread. And then there's the 2nd scoop. Oop. Now, if you don't have an electric mixer, don't worry, you don't really need one. I just make it a little bit quicker because it is nighttime for me. But I'm going to go ahead and mix it really quick. Everything from here is going to go really fast. I've done it before with the other carnivore bread. I did it with 1 hand and I was holding the camera. I got Mr. Pinguino's helping me out today. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And see, that was fast. Then we're going to go with, and there's the recipe there. You're going to need 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. So there's the baking powder. There's the 1 teaspoon. And this one is the 1/2 teaspoon. Then we're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of the baking soda. Baking soda. Baking soda helps with a lot of stuff, not just cooking or baking. So don't mind. The reason I have a big bag is because you can do multiple stuff with baking soda. Okay, amigos. Then the xanthan gum, you're going to need 1/2 teaspoon. So then I'm going to go back to the 1/2 teaspoon. Xanthan gum, you get this great value, so you can find it at Walmart. It is still a little expensive. I think I paid like $10 for the bag. But remember, since I was doing keto, I was doing a lot of baking, so to me it was worth it. Then it's going to be 1/4 teaspoon of the cream of tartar. Now again, like I explained to you guys, it is optional. You guys don't have to use it. You don't have to. But if you have it, just use it. Alright, and then I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon of the salt. I'm going to use my sea salt. My Sprout sea salt. And if it has a little extra, I'm okay with it. I like the sea salt. All right. And so there we go. Now, everything that I'm going to add after this is optional when it comes to the garlic, granulated garlic. I love garlic flavor bread, especially if it's cheesy. Don't add it if you don't want any. Add it if you want some. Okay, parsley, I'm going to add a little bit. This is going to be a very savory, cheesy bread. If you don't want it, you don't have to add it. It's not necessary. This is kind of just to flavor the bread. But what is not optional that you really need is going to be the cheese. Okay, you see all that? That's all that I did today. So how much do you need? How much do you want? I would say anywhere from half a cup to 1 cup. How cheesy do you want the bread? I like cheesy, so I'm going to do, I think it's about 3/4 of a cup probably right there. I'll just scrape everything here, from here, from here. And then we're just going to mix to combine. And that's all the ingredients. That's everything you need to make this incredible cheesy carnivore bread that you will be able to enjoy. And it's going to be really soft and super buttery. All right, so this I'm going to toss in my sink. Cheese, I'm going to put the cheese away. I know it's a hot mess. Trust me, I'll clean it. Now the little container that I am choosing to use today is going to be this one. But what I want to do, let's point over here to the oven. You're going to bake it at 320 degrees. We're preheating it right now because it's going to take time. And don't mind my shrimp and chicken. I always, start cooking a little bit early. So it's, you see how it is, bake, preheat. And then so what I'm going to use, and we're going to go back this way, is I was just using these little food dishes to hold down my parchment paper. But look at how delicious this is. The reason I like this particular mixing bowl is because it has that little spout right there. And just kind of even it out. You see how much cheesy? Now if you want it thicker, then I would recommend possibly using the other size of the cheese grater, so you can make the thicker. I don't really care, it's gonna melt. So see, it's all cheese, all gooey in here. All right, amigos, as soon as that oven hits 320, and you're gonna toss it in there for exactly 45 minutes. At 320, 45 minutes. 320, 45 minutes. I'm gonna repeat that, so you guys don't say, oh, I thought it was 350. Nope, it's 320 for 45 minutes. If you have no cheese, if you have, the other one is less butter, so it's a little bit drier, the bread. It's less butter, same cream cheese, same everything else, except for it's less butter, no cheese, no garlic, anything. Okay, so this is basically a cheesy carnivore bread right there. Doesn't that look pretty? And then of course, if you still want to add more cheese, you can, but at this point it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and pause you guys here because it's still gonna preheat just a little bit more, and then I'll show you guys once the loaf is out. And then of course I'm gonna clean my little workspace because I'm gonna create another recipe for you guys later on. All right, amigos, moment of truth. And I got more food here. I'm literally meal prepping. Again, I'm not sure if you guys want to watch any of those videos. If you guys do care to watch, let me know. All right, amigos, there. You see how beautiful and cheesy that cheesy bread does look? Ta-da! And don't mind my tuna. That's gonna be another video. But I'm gonna All right, give me 1 second and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how that looks like. All right, friends. Okay, all I did was just pop it out of the dish. Unfortunately, I didn't have Mr. Pinguino next to me, so I had to pause you guys just to pull it out. But now that I do have this gorgeous, you see that little parsley flakes? How cute is that? Okay. Thank you, honey bunches. Now remember, it's gonna look like it's not cooked all the way, kind of, but it is. Now, the reason it looks kind of light, let me pop that up. There it is. You see how it looks buttery? How it's like very light, like it's not done cooking? That's the way it's supposed to look like, okay? And the reason is because that's the cheese, el queso. So you see it there, spongy. See, spongy. And then, all right, honey, close up. I'm gonna take a bite. Very cheesy. I like it. And then let's see over here, the bread again. There you guys go. This is the very delicious cheesy bread. I highly recommend you guys make it. And enjoy it with some meatballs. I'm gonna try to make that recipe for you guys soon enough, okay? Alright, my amigos. I hope you guys try this delicious cheesy bread. I shouldn't be eating because it's late at night. But when it's nice and warm, that's when you want to eat it. I hope you guys like it. I'll be making you some of those meatballs soon. That way you can have cheesy bread with the meatball. Okay, my friends. For those of you that watch my videos from minute number 1 all the way to the end, know that I love you guys so much. Don't forget, you do you, and I'll do me. And then we'll see you in the next video. Bye.